This campaign's been a good one for her, spaced out over a few months, but she's been unbeaten since returning this time in. She's won 4 in a row, looking at 5 straight today. Stone coming up. We saw her win first up earlier in the year at Doomben. And Glorious Ruby on the 7-day backup. She'll be the last one to move in. We're set to go now. Famiko runs our favourite. Light is on. Racing. Jumping in a good line. Mashani Royale, one of the first to go. Speed on her outside though. Coming across was Burnish Gold. There's Miss Cooter and Made to Fit scorching forward. And My Snow Queen right up there. 4 or 5 sorting themselves out. On Point tucked in just behind them, then Parachuter. Followed at the head of the others by Glorious Ruby, Stone, and the favourite is Stone Motherless last for Miko. Down below the 800 metres, Miss Cooter and Made to Fit pair off. It wants a hurry scurry. 3 to My Snow Queen third, Mashani Royale 1 away in 4. On Point fifth, centre field. Then Parachuter tucked away inside of Stone. Coming 1 off the rail, Burnish Gold deep. For Miko, the jock about to get on his bike. 6 lengths to make up as they round the turn. And Glorious Ruby pulled right to the outside by the 400 metre pole. Made to Fit on the outside of Miss Cooter and going better than it. Then My Snow Queen on point. Famiko all of a sudden starts to stride home generously, as does Glorious Ruby right down the outside. And Stone is getting a split all of a sudden. Stone came in after Made to Fit. Famiko's now labouring. Wide of Glorious Ruby. Stone raced to the lead and ran away to win first up. From Made to Fit, Glorious Ruby.
These runners are about to be loaded for race number 1. Rebel's Daughter's gone in. Here's Radiant Romance, the favourite coming up. Still behind them is Biceps in the black and white colours, Malloy and Our Gold Claim for race number 1 at Gladstone on the Christmas meeting. Compliments of the season to everyone. Hope you have a very... Oh, there's a horse through the barriers here. Look, this could be one of these days. One's got through the barriers, Radiant Romance. Gemma Hogg's got it under control, so it's done no harm as far as the little gallop went. So we've had a series of things happen here with this race going late. So this will put it back further. But I'm sure with only small fields, the stewards will get it back on schedule before too long. So Radiant Romance just only went about 100 metres, if that. It's just walking back very quietly and calmly to the stalls. In days gone by, there'll be a scurry to the betting rings to get on it because it's had a good warm-up. Now the vet, as is required, having a look at Radiant Romance. Don't think there's any problem there. Looked as free as a bird coming back to the gates. Rebel's Daughter's gone back in. Jockey out of the saddle on Biceps, I believe it is. Radiant Romance coming up towards the stalls. Our Gold Claim and Malloy's back with the clerk of the course. So here's Malloy, who's locally owned, coming forward. Radiant Romance and Our Gold Claim are the two on which we await. Our Gold Claim about to come up. Radiant Romance still just lagging there behind them. I'm just assuming this horse is a starter. I haven't been advised anything. It's still doing little circles around in front of the vet, Radiant Romance, but we haven't been given any notification. Our Gold Claim's gone in. Our Gold Claim hasn't gone in, it's just refusing to go in. They say it's the silly season, so it's shaping up, isn't it? Now our Gold Claim is becoming stubborn and prodding its legs and pushing backwards. And Radiant Romance is still circling around under the vet. Now they're manhandling our Gold Claim, but it's winning at the moment. Still haven't got it in. These guys would get a place in the Australian Rugby Union team. They've pushed it in. A pack, including the clerk of the course, the starter. And if Joe Blow was near the fence, he probably would have jumped in and helped them. Now here's Radiant Romance, so obviously it's passed the vet's check. So at long last, they're set to go into first at Gladstone, first in the silly season. They're standing well. No, they're not. There's one moving. And they're racing, and the favourite came out last. Radiant Romance was last out of the gates. Malloy went to the lead. Our Gold Claim's going up on its outside. It's going to be followed then by Rebel's Daughter, who's in third position. Followed about 4 lengths back then by Biceps, and Radiant Romance lost all chance at the start. And I say that now with a lot of confidence. They come along the side, and Malloy is scooting in front by about 4 lengths. Running second, Rebel's Daughter, Our Gold Claim. Biceps and Radiant Romance is tailed right off. They come up close to the home turn now. It's got 6 lengths on them, Malloy. It's looking pretty good at this stage. They say you shouldn't go the early call, but I will. It's Malloy out by a long, long way. Running second was Rebel's Daughter, being followed by Biceps, but Malloy is in a race all of its own. It's coming down with about 100 metres to go. It's going to absolutely bolt in. There's Malloy, won by 8 lengths. Second, Biceps. Third, Our Gold Claim, followed then by Rebel's Daughter. And Radiant Romance was tailed off. And I would suggest you hold on to your tickets, because I'm sure the stewards will want to know what happened at the start with Radiant Romance, so hang on to those tickets. No doubt about the winner, Malloy, ridden by Nikki Olzard. I think that's her 30th race winner, Nikki. Riding in great form. Apprentice jockey with Adrian Coombe in Rockhampton. Biceps ran on well for second, and from memory, Our Gold Claim was on her